And I think that's what Joseph was in the scriptures, where he said, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. I think Joseph was basically saying, like, the story was really confusing and it sucked and it had some really hard years. And there were many scenes I would have skipped. And you might be in one of those scenes right now where you're like, you don't understand, my dad walked out on our family. You don't understand, like, I'm actually in a part of my life that is very abusive and confusing. And that's not only heartbreaking to me, that's heartbreaking to God. He's still the author. And this is a chapter of your life. And now it's time for us to see how he's going to work this chapter into the story that he's telling, because he's not finished telling your story yet. And I want to encourage you with that the story isn't over. And learn to view that as a positive, because it's like, well, that's kind of cool that you don't know what God's going to do with you. That means it could be anything.
Right. And you know what I love that you've preached on before that I feel like ties into that is the idea of when you did the illustration with the piano and how